Hello everybody and welcome back to the Better Call Sukan podcast with Ariff and Carl. Hi everyone, my name is Ariff, I'm your host for today, and this is Carl, your host for today as well. Hello Carl, how are you?
Hi Ariff, I'm good, how are you?
I am good. Can't wait to fist it up.
Dodged it away.
Fist it up. Yes, sebab kita hari ni kita ada dua guest. Tapi Double A. Oh ya, betul. Sebab nama dia AB. Aku cakap double A. Okay Carl, hari ni kita nak sembang pada first time ever. For the first time in the history of Better Call Sukan, kita ada boxing. Betul, boxing. Jadi kita ada atlet dan juga kita ada the manager of the athlete. Yes, mereka adalah adik-beradik. Yes.
No wonder double A.
Yes. Dia ada 4 adik-beradik sebenarnya. Mungkin yang lagi 2 tu A juga, kita tak tahu.
Okay.
Nanti kita tanya. Alright Carl, tanpa membuang masa, sebab I know it's going to be a long episode, so kita go straight to the point.
Straight to the A.
Let's just introduce to everyone who is our guest for today.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, boxing athlete and also boxing manager, Ariff and Aiman. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hello. How's it going, guys? Good to be here.
Okay, we have Ariff AB.
Yeah.
And Aiman AB.
Yes.
Betul. So yang the manager is Ariff AB, and the boxer is Aiman AB.
Yes.
Alright, so welcome to Better Call Sukan.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming all the way from Philippines.
Betul. Malaysia, Petaling Jaya.
Jauh juga.
Okay, basically tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, ladies and gentlemen, Aiman here is actually holding medal, bukan medal, belt.
Championship
belt. So before kita nak go into this, just we from Better Call Sukan want to cakap tahniah lah, sebab you baru menang.
Yes.
Asia number 1.
Yes.
Betul?
Super-Featherweight Asia champion.
Super-Featherweight.
Yes.
Feather bulu tu.
Yeah, Super-Featherweight is the weight that I fight in is 130 pounds.
In kilo berapa?
59 kg.
Wow.
Oh, okay kan? Kita nak go straight untuk tanya apakah diorang punya background. So we can start. Kita start dengan manager dululah.
Okay.
Manager.
Yes.
Actually, what's your background before this, and then to make who you are today jadi manager? Macam mana you masuk dalam bidang ini?
Oh, right. So I started with music, which I'm still am.
Yes.
So my experiences in music, which is the entertainment at whole, comes in play when I found out that my brother wants to be a professional boxer.
Itu adalah zaman like how many years back then?
Oh, that was very long. That was back in 2015. But he was already actively fighting for the amateurs. I was there. But being so-called like new to the manager system, I have to go physically to see how it works. So we've been through many journeys. Do
you have any guidelines, like siapa tolong ajar, who helped you to like, okay, this is how you got to do it? Or is it through your music industry that helped?
It's actually through my music industry, but at the same time, we just have to do our own homework by just like, seeing how the classic managers does it in back in the 70s, 80s. So that's why me and my brother, we always have discussion on how and where we're going to go in this boxing life.
But before music, before managing, were you involved in any sports? Do you had any love
I was a
sport?
runner, and I did football as well.
I see.
Yeah, so in the whole physical part, I kind of know what it's like to actually be a sportsman. But because my heart got soft, so I turned into music.
Music kental lah. Music kena rock kan. But no, actually, what kind of music do you do actually?
So I do alternative freak folk music. Yeah, so I have my acoustic. I write deep songs, and I play.
You're a vocalist.
I'm a vocalist, and I'm also a guitar player.
Oh,
yeah. So frontman. I'm a frontman. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solo, bukan band.
Solo, yeah. Depends on the show.
Depends on the show.
Depends on the show. So.
Okay. So nanti kita akan tanya more about managing side. Kita dah tahu briefly. We know briefly about it. So now kita tanya our Malaysian athlete also.
Champion.
Oh, Asian champion.
Yes. Soon to be the world.
Wow.
Nice.
Itulah semangat yang kita mahukan.
Yeah.
Yes, macam mana you mula nak ada tumbuk-tumbuk orang ke masa kecil ke?
Yeah.
How it,
So it started that our mom is a huge fan of the late Muhammad Ali. So during her time, during the 60s, during the 70s,
okay.
If you know that whenever Muhammad Ali fights, sekolah and everything will put on a stop and they'll be watching the fight.
Sekolah? Really?
Yeah, schools.
This country?
In Malaysia, during the 70s, because Muhammad Ali fought in Malaysia in I think 1972, 1975 against Joe Buckner at the Merdeka Stadium. So that kind of inspired a lot of people, and his popularity and what he brings. So I think we do adore Muhammad Ali. So yeah, started with my mom. She's a huge fan of the late Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
So she always wanted us to carry ourselves like Muhammad Ali, like how his charisma
As a person jugalah.
as a person, but not as a fighter, because no mother in the world wants their son to get punched in the face.
Beaten up lah. All that. Okay.
So she introduced like, hey, why don't you be like Muhammad Ali? You know, the way he talks and carries himself. But of course, me being a kid, I don't see it like that.
Okay.
I see it as, wow, what is this sport? So it got me, I looked into it even more. And then I found great boxers, which I find boxers are not athletes. They are something much more. They are fighting, but they are carrying a whole nation behind them. So I see them like a superhero. So then I told Ariff, wow, this is what I want to be. I love this sport. This is a sport where you're representing a nation, and it's just you one-on-one with a person. You're representing a whole country on your shoulders. So it's not like a team sport, it's an individual sport. So got me into boxing.
Tapi resources to watch boxing adalah a bit kurang where in this country. So you said macam like you watch all this, how did you watch it?
Dulu we do have like I think
Cable TV.
Cable TV before this.
Astro used to have it.
Yeah.
You have to subscribe. You have to subscribe.
Yes, the cable TV.
Cable TV.
Yeah.
Cable TV. They had that. So we had a lot of classic fights before this. So we would gather, we would watch it on a Sunday. Usually it's on a Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's how we watch now.
Adakah you watched it dengan your mom ke atau
With the family.
Oh.
Yeah. My mom, she loves boxing. Tapi not the violent part of it. Right. She just loves him as a character, Muhammad Ali as a character. But then we went deeper.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like for example, before he became Muhammad Ali, he was Cassius Clay.
Yeah. Cassius Clay.
Before he converted to Islam.
Yes.
His
Apa nama
birthday,
dia?
Cassius Clay.
Yes. Clay.
So itulah the whole history, the how he is as a person, semua tu, how he carries himself. Yeah, we understand why parents adore him.
Yes.
Okay, so now kita nak tanya pasal boxing in general.
Yeah.
Sebenarnya apa itu boxing? Tapi before that, we have before you bagi tahu in general what is boxing, I'm gonna ask this question first. Thank you to everyone out there to keep asking your questions on socials. Keep asking us. So ni adalah soalan before any other questions. This question is from Honja on Instagram, AJ Anik. Dia tanya for boxers. Do boxers wear boxer or wear spender during boxing? Before kita nak ni kita sebab dia kita soalan apa-apa yang korang tanya kita orang tanya je. So do boxers wear boxers or spenders?
Spenders for sure.
Okay.
Because if we wear boxers, we might risk getting hernia.
Okay.
So we don't want the thing to be bouncing.
Okay. So yes, to everybody, like I said, just ask any questions. As you keep asking us all this type of question, we will still ask. Kita tengok limit macam mana. Kalau boleh sampai limit tanya, kita akan tanya. So guest akan jawab. So now, in general, what is boxing?
Boxing is a form of sport where two men get into the ring. Two men get into the ring with a set of rules, which is just their bare fists. Sorry, not bare fists. It's just their fists.
Okay.
Wearing gloves.
Okay.
And it's about outpointing and winning the other opponent. So 2 men in the ring confronting each other, where you're allowed to use only the fists.
Kaki tak boleh, kepala
Kaki
tak boleh,
kepala tak boleh,
fist,
elbows, no,
siku
nothing.
semua tak boleh
No.
I
So
see.
there's only 2 hands, but there's only 6 punches in boxing. The jab,
Jab is
the left hand.
left and right
Jab is your leading hand. Sorry.
Oh, leading hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have the cross. The cross. The cross is the power punch. It's
Oh,
a
so
straight-
tangan yang dekat belakang pergi
yes,
depan.
tangan kat belakang.
Okay.
Straight. Yes, and then you have the hook, the left hook and the right hook.
Oh, sengit lah tepi.
Sengit,
Kiri
yeah.
dan kanan. Okay.
Yes, and then the last 2 punch is the uppercuts going from underneath to upwards.
Itu sahaja.
So those 6 punches with only 2 punches, that's how the beauty of the sport is so limited that you have these 2. So you'll be training so hard, the opponent will be training hard, and it's about how you want to outsmart and use better your opponent with very limited tools. That makes it a very challenging sport.
Okay.
Style.
Very simple sport, yeah.
Okay, so there was a question. There obviously on social media there was this question by Azman. He said, what are the rules and regulation in terms of like time limit and
Macam
also
mana nak menang
how do you win as well?
Okay, so boxing in a championship fight, there's a scheduled 12th round.
12.
If it's a 12th round fight, so it's 3 minutes per round.
12 kali 3 36.
There's 36 minutes, and you have 1 minute in between every round. So the whole idea of boxing is to knock the other person out. If you finish the fight before the scheduled 12 rounds, then you declared the winner. But if you don't, and then there'll be a point system where there'll be 3 judges scoring the fight round by round and seeing who is the most dominant boxer in terms of punches landed, clean aggression, and ring generalship, who controls the ring. So those are the criteria, what the judges see if it finishes in a decision. So it can be a win by unanimous decision, means it's a complete shutout.
Okay.
Like you win, you dominate the whole fight, or a split decision where one judges takes the other one, the other judges takes the other one, and then another one, the last judge will take the one. So it's like 2 against 1.
So dia tak payah knock down jugalah.
Sometimes
Dia tengok dominance of the ring for that
Yes.
round berapa
Yes.
kali.
Yeah.
Dominant of the ring tu lagi banyak you diri di tengah ke atau you corner the person ke?
The cleaner punch.
Okay,
The cleaner
how do you
punch.
define that by the way?
So,
Yeah,
for
bukan.
example, let's say in a round
Okay.
of boxing, let's say both men are not throwing many punches. Let's say boxer A only threw 10 punches.
Oh, dia kira.
Kira.
Oh.
Boxer B throws maybe 10 also. But boxer A lands 5. Landed 5 out of the 10 punches. And the boxer B landed maybe 2.
Oh, kena efficient lah.
Yeah. So you have to be most efficient and who hurts the opponent even more. Clean, effective punches. And then by the end of the round, there's a thing called a 10-point must system.
Okay.
So 10-point must system.
Point.
At the end of the round, the judges
Okay.
will see, okay, boxer A, he's doing much more. He'll get a 10. He'll get 10 points. The other boxer who's not doing much, maybe a 9. So that's it. But if there's a knockdown means that somebody drops to the canvas or
Okay.
touches the canvas, and then the referee will get him up and count up until 10
For him to get.
to get up and
Okay.
get his senses
So kalau
back.
kalau after 10 dia tak bangun,
It's a knockout. Yeah. But after 10, he bangun and the round finishes, and then it'll be a 10-8 round.
10-8 round.
Yeah. So instead of 10-9, it'll be a 10-8.
Okay.
If he falls down twice in that round, it'll be 10-7. So they'll deduct. So by the end of the 12th round or 10th round, then they'll calculate.
Oh, okay.
They'll see who's
fair
the
lah.
Oh, that's
who's the
how
winner.
boxing works.
Yeah.
I've never.
Style, I like it. I like it. There's a lot of technical and also tactical elements,
yes.
psychology, so semua tu lah.
Yes.
Okay, so Ariff, you as a manager, when you heard all these rules semua tu as the first time, how did you manage that?
Oh wow.
I'm sure they dah tahu all this juga because you watch boxing together. But
we do. But I think my philosophy is either you go for knockout or just leave it to the judges, because in boxing, the judges, they are. It's a very, what do you call that? It's a competitive sport, right? So, in terms of boxing, when I first got into it, physically, and I was just thinking to my brother, to Aiman, I said, you know what? Obviously, he knows more of the pointing system more than me.
Okay.
What I always do is I always tell him, is either you go through round by round, dominate, get the points, and just win by knockout.
Okay.
It's a safer way.
Jadinya like you have to prep him atau ada orang lain yang prep him selain daripada you adalah coach lah.
Yes.
You do you walk in the ring as well with him?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah.
With your music?
Yeah,
Definitely with his
yes.
music.
So my music is his ring walk. So you kind of give the flair a bit, that I am always there with him. Yeah. So sometimes as a boxer, you have your whole team outside. But once you enter the ring, you are all alone. So we cannot help him.
Okay.
Yeah. So by the time when you hear the first bell, it's just on him. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So.
Tapi yang jerit-jerit duck ke apa ke dodge ke apa tu semua coach lah.
the coach.
Coach lah. Ada banyak. You said you need a team.
Yep.
So adakah you yang cari as an athlete atau the manager yang okay, this is your coach, this is your marketing people, this is so is it you just do whatever on the ring? So
The beauty of it is because we are two brothers.
Yes.
So masa we're at home during dinner with the mother's cooking and all, we only talk boxing or music.
Yeah.
We only talk to each other how to better our team.
Yeah.
So I will tell him, Ariff, this is who I want. I want this kind of trainer. I have because boxing is my field, right?
okay.
So then Ariff was like, can you get in contact with him? Can you get in touch with him?
Yeah.
Can you get in touch with the trainer, whoever I want to work with? And then Ariff, as a manager, that's what he does. He goes out there, he'll pull some strings or anything to get me who I want to be in the team.
Yeah.
Who's good for the team?
Yeah.
Anything that's good for the team.
Must have.
Yeah. I have a question. So how was the first year for you guys as brothers being into the sports competitively?
Oh wow.
Like
As a
first
start,
year,
the first year one.
actually it's quite natural.
Oh, okay.
It's quite natural. We didn't feel like it was a big step or whatnot, because we've been wanting to do this since we were kids. We were from young. We were very, very competitive in terms of sports. Like he played football, I played football as well.
Okay.
We play any other sports. We're only 2 years apart, but we're always pushing each other. So when he did his music, so I would be there as well. I would like help him sell his CDs. Like I would be
Works
like
hand to hand, yeah.
Yeah, I will back him up. And then when it's my time, and then Ariff will do the necessary to back me up. So we felt that the chemistry is there. We don't really need to do a lot of work. It was first year. It was okay. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Quite
like
natural.
just now you said, Aiman, you said you told your manager you want this person to be in this team and semua kan.
Yeah.
Sebenarnya Ariff, can you tell like to the listeners and the audience, actually dalam team seorang atlet boxing ni, one person ni, team dia siapa dan berapa ramai sebenarnya?
Well, it depends on how many people I can collect to support the team.
Okay.
So sometimes you have nutritionists to take care of his diet before the what do you call that? Before the fight.
The fight.
And then you have the coaches. So
Coaches, bukan coach.
Oh yeah, it could be. It can come up to like two coaches.
Yeah, I have two coaches.
Two
one is
coaches,
the head
yeah.
trainer,
Yeah.
and one is a second trainer. Gives
Second
different inputs.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the other one, you can have the handler, like
Strength conditioning coach.
strength conditioning coach. So handler, it means that, like, for example, I kind of work with him
Okay.
to kind of like like we have a thing where I speak to Aiman, I get things done. Then the handler will actually manage the rest of Aiman's team. Yeah. So we have like a barrier.
Okay.
Because our vision and the team's vision is the same, but just that mine is higher and ours is higher. So we kind of have.
So like Ariff, manager, he works hand in hand with the matchmaker, with the promoters of the event.
Okay.
So my handler is running the day-to-day training camp.
Yeah.
Oh, so you atas,
Yeah.
you jaga like everything.
Yeah.
Then ada seorang lagi bawah you untuk jaga dia specifically day by day, dia makan apa, minum apa, pergi training ke apa, sebab you kena handle benda lain.
Yes.
Because sometimes like he has like other things that he needs to do. Yeah, he's a very busy man.
But you pun in music industry juga.
Manages you.
Dia ada manager, dia kata dia ada manager juga.
Yeah. I have my other guy who handles my music, which is more knowledge than what I can handle in music, because it's a big scope, right? Just that because this part of career line in boxing, like I said before, like it goes by stages. So in terms of like, if you're talking about global boxing, there's so many players. So players as in like, you know what Aiman mentioned just now, the matchmakers, the promoters.
Yeah, so usually Ariff will have meetings with all this.
Yeah.
So my training camps are long, 8 to 12 weeks of camp.
Training camp maksudnya
training
macam
camp.
before the main event, before your fight, you ada 12 minggu untuk training kan?
Yes.
Okay.
So those are usually 6 days a week.
Okay.
So he wouldn't be there for 6 days a week.
Yeah.
But so the handler, that's his job, to run the camp smoothly.
Yeah.
He helps me. So my team consists of a head trainer,
Okay.
a second coach, a strength conditioning, nutritionist, and we have sparring partners. The most important one are sparring partners.
Oh, yalah,
It's
betul
the
kan
closest
tumbuk
thing.
angin, tumbuk dia apa? The boxing punya benda tu je kan?
Yeah. So sparring partners are the closest you can get for
The
a
real-
fight.
the real
for a
one.
real thing. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So usually we'll get like world champions or former world champions to be our sparring partners.
No, wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question. Inside that 6 weeks, how many hours? It varies, I assume.
Yes, it varies.
Okay.
Yes.
And after, 2 questions. How many matches in a year? At the same time, how long is the recovery period after a match?
Okay. So a good year, I would say 4 fights in a year, because 1 fight per quarter. Okay, like 2 months camp or more than that, and then a fight, and then you rest maybe a month, and then you plan for the next fight. Yeah. So a good one is 4 times a year, but it's not easy to get 4 times.
Yeah.
So 3, or the basic one is 2. Usually a lot of them, they just do 2 fights. So 1 fight per half year. Yeah.
Okay, we have another Instagram question from Akil Razali. So basically dia tanya, you as a boxing is not like specifically known like the main sport in the country. So where do you guys train? And then kalau like, do you guys train? Yalah, sparring partner tu siapa? Who do you train with? I think dia tanya tu maksudnya dia ingat you tumbuk tumbuk that thing je ke, atau so macam mana? Where do you guys train? I mean, where do you train? You train dekat studio jamming lah kan?
So we have a boxing gym. It's called TAB Fight Club.
TAB Fight Club. TAB tu stands for TAB ke atau
Tap.
Or Team AB.
Team AB.
Oh, Team AB ni sebenarnya apa? Nama family ke?
It's a representation of our family. Extension wise is Abu Bakar lah. My dad's name.
I see.
Yeah, our dad's name.
Abu Bakar.
So
okay.
our family, we believe in legacy.
Yes,
we want to build
yes.
legacy.
That is good, that's good.
So that's why we put our dad's name behind us.
Okay.
Yeah.
TAB
Fight Club.
Fight Club. Yes.
Fight Club.
Yeah. So before the pandemic, we were very active. We opened up the gym and everybody can come and train.
Yep.
We do that before then. My trainer from the Philippines would come in and run the classes, and I would train there for a period of time. And a couple of weeks before the fight, I'll fly off to the venue. But post-pandemic, things change. We had to send the trainer back. Tapi we'll see how. Hopefully in the future we'll do something like that again.
So mungkin soalan dia juga di mana you fight tu, I think dia rasa tak ada fight. You fight bukan di Malaysia lah.
Yes.
So where do you fight actually?
Mainly like right now a lot in the Philippines.
I see.
Right, but right now we've won the title. We would like to have the fight. We would like to make a homecoming fight here in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So hopefully in the near future, we would like to raise awareness here in Malaysia and provide a platform for the upcoming boxers.
To let everyone know, the listeners on this, yang sebenarnya boxing ni ada boxer,
Yes.
kita ada boxer Malaysia.
Yes.
Yeah, Malaysian boxer.
Yes.
I don't think a lot of people know that actually.
Yes.
So issue number 1 pula tu.
The beauty of our country, two of the biggest events that happened in Malaysia, I think 1975 or 1972, I have to check. Muhammad Ali versus Joe Buckner at the Stadium Merdeka.
Okay.
So that's a iconic name, kan.
Okay.
2018, Manny Pacquiao versus Lucas Matisse.
Yes.
So you have Muhammad Ali, legend, fought in our soil, and then you have Manny Pacquiao.
Yes.
So
soon will be us.
So inshallah. Any great experience that you guys have done traveling around the world and doing all this?
Macam like you said, like it's Philippines.
Yes.
Is it the place where you train? Because you said you train here ke, atau because your coach is there? So besides Philippines, where do you guys go to fight or train? And you ikut sekali ke atau you?
Yeah. I usually am there. Just that sometimes, if I can't be there, I will do it on the back end stuff. So I make, get it done, and then he just have to showcase his.
So
skills,
what are the countries?
So for now, I fought only in Malaysia and Philippines, but mostly in the Philippines.
Okay.
Actually, for 10 years, I've been there because the scene is much more active, and you are closer to the world boxing industry than you are in Malaysia. So right now, winning this title, of course, my dreams is to go to Las Vegas, or right now Saudi. That's the place to be, Riyadh.
Yeah.
Tapi hopefully, we will see. We'll see what the future holds for us. Tapi we are open for other countries.
Just to add on, basically this is a door opener.
It
to
is.
a portal that we've never been before.
Okay.
Yeah, so meaning that for the years that we kind of go to Philippines and fight, just to kind of like keep ourselves active and get the ranks up. So
to get notice lah, kan?
Notice. And then ever since we got the Manny Pacquiao undercard, so it kind of opened a introduction for Aiman in America.
Undercut tu apa, listeners nak tahu. You dapat Manny Pacquiao undercut. So you dapat
So what happened was I started my professional career in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And then for I think 4 years we were there. We were fighting. And then I was on an unbeaten streak.
7-0 that time.
Wow.
Yeah, I was on an unbeaten streak in the Philippines. I have been winning all of my fights for the past 3 years, I think, in that span of 3 or 4 years. So it caught the attention of Manny Pacquiao.
Okay.
So Manny Pacquiao wanted to fight here in Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah, so he invited me. He called the Las Vegas guys and invited me to fight on his undercard. As in like
ni adalah
sebelum Manny Pacquiao lawan.
Yes.
He wants me to make a homecoming fight in Malaysia because I've been fighting away for such a long time professionally, and I've never fought professionally in my own country. So that was like a way to introduce myself to the Malaysian
During
people.
the 2018 one.
2018, yeah.
When was that and where was that?
It was held at the Axiata Arena.
Oh, okay.
July 15th. Yeah.
Oh.
So that was a very, very big thing for
Yeah.
us, Great work for Ariff, for myself, for the team. And of course, it was launching pad to going ahead to the next level, because Las Vegas actually came to Malaysia. So all of the big players that you can see on TV, the industry came to Malaysia, which is amazing. And but of course, everything went well. We won the fight, but
8-0.
8-0.
Yeah.
But a lot of things happened after post-fight. The COVID as well disrupted a lot of things, and
Yeah. Okay. So we have another question from social media from Alif Umar. He asked perbezaan antara weights of categories.
Yes.
Berapa banyak categories yang ada, and also I think I want to add on to my question is the Olympic, yang mana yang paling tinggi. Yeah. Because we know Muhammad Ali pernah masuk Olympic and all, tapi he also jadi wrestler kat luar and all. Yeah. Anyone pun boleh, mana-mana pun boleh if you.
The weight class.
So there's a lot of weight classes in boxing.
Okay.
Last time I need to fact check.
Yeah. Okay.
But last time there was I can't give a number. Maybe let's say example 8. It starts off we have the flyweight, bantamweight. So flyweight I think is minimum weight. Minimum weight is 49 kgs.
Oh, 49 kg ni adalah maksudnya dia tak boleh 49.1 kg. Tak boleh.
Yeah, tak boleh.
Memang before dia masuk ring kena weigh dulu lah.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have a weigh-in taking place 24 hours before the fight. That is for professional.
Okay.
So you have 24 hours. You have to meet that weight, 49 kg example.
Atau 48.9 ke
48.9.
That's the max lah.
Yes. A day before the fight. So come fight night, you can be whatever weight you want.
Oh, ya ke? Okay. Oh, sebab tu lah dia masa kalau buat press conference tu dia orang weigh.
They weigh,
You have to weight himself,
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's like
tahu.
so there's 49 kg.
Okay.
I think that is the minimum weight, and then there's the 49, maybe 51 or 52 around there. That is flyweight, and then 54 is bantamweight, and then 56 is the featherweight.
Oh,
and then,
so you are featherweight lah. 56.
So this is last time they have.
Oh,
this
last time. Okay. Tak apa, teruskan.
56 is featherweight,
Okay.
and then 60 kg, 59 kg is lightweight.
Okay.
And then then 63 kg is 63 is also lightweight, and then there's a welterweight which is 67 kg, all the way up to heavyweight. Heavyweight is 90 kg and above, macam tu. But right now there's more weight classes because it's only 2 kgs apart. So just now I mentioned featherweight, right? 56 kg, but now there's super featherweight, which is 59 kg. So it's like 3 kg macam tu, and then up is a lightweight. So there's a lot of weight classes nowadays in today's time.
Okay, so you for what category weight again?
I'm fighting at super featherweight, 130 pounds or 59 kg.
59 kg. So maksudnya di this competition ni, apa nama competition ni? Asian Boxing Council.
World Boxing, yes.
Kan?
Yes.
Asian WBC kan?
Yeah, WBC.
So maksudnya dia ada banyak kategori lah.
A lot of category up until the heavyweight.
Heavyweight. And that means like kalau contohnya you say ada banyak kategori, banyak weights, maksudnya secara I bagi congak maybe like 10 like that. So ada 10 Asian champion lah.
10
current.
Yes. So ada 10 different champions in different weight classes. Because boxing is not like any other sport where let's say you weigh 60 kg and it will be impossible for you to fight someone who weighs 90 kg kan. So it's a weight category sport, and also for the safety of the boxer as well, because boxing is a hurt sport, and so we keep it like, for example, every time I fight, I have to weigh in at 59 kg. But I'm only at that weight for 2 minutes. Right after I get that weight, I'll start drinking and rehydrate myself. The next day, 24 hours later, during the fight, I'm at my walking weight, which is 67 kg. So I'll gain 7 to 8 kgs up.
In a day?
In a day. So you're mainly losing the water weight, and you're trying to get as many advantage as you can.
Push.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, so
So that's why you need a nutritionist, ah.
you need a nutritionist.
Okay, I have a question. So when you do sparring, as you guys mentioned early on, do you guys look for the same weight class or what?
So sparring mainly like we would spar someone much bigger. It depends on what we're fighting. So sparring is hard. Sparring is where you can see any champion or any athlete gets beaten up.
Yeah.
Because sparrings, let's say I'm preparing for a fight, and then I have 3 different sparring partners. They'll interchange in between rounds, and I'm the only one in the ring. Yes, I'm in the ring. So we usually go for bigger guys, and then maybe after 3 or 4 rounds we'll switch to faster guys, taller guys. So we'll change styles depending on the opponent that we're fighting.
Interesting.
So maksudnya you fight under category 59 kg. But actually you bukan 59 kg.
No, I'm actually, my natural weight is 67. 67. That's
so
mine.
itu pun adalah training juga untuk turunkan berat badan. But can you, contohnya in the future, can you go and fight for 61 kg?
I can.
Boleh lah, but for
boleh.
now you choose for 59.
Yeah. So it's like you wanna go at the lowest weight that you can to get the most advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've kind of heard this before in the past where it's a common thing, kan?
It's a common thing. So what we do is we manipulate the weight by cutting the water.
Yeah.
It's mainly water weight. Yeah.
Okay, apa yang you kena buat sebenarnya? Like tak minum air.
Okay, in the space of a 12-week training camp, the 10-week of training camp, you have to be at your natural body because training is so hard. It's so difficult, right? Then you need the nutrients, you need everything to
And also you have to build
recovery.
muscle.
You have to build the muscle. You have to maintain the muscle.
Maintain
as well.
muscle, build muscle.
Yeah.
Muscle berat tu.
Berat. And then lepas tu, a week before the fight, we call it fight week. So that's the time where the hard training is done.
Okay.
No more hard sparrings, no more heavy lifting, no more intensive training. It's mainly just focus on losing the weight. So that is the first battle in a boxing fight, is getting the weight. So let's say the weigh-in is on a Friday. On a Sunday itself, I'll start to reduce the weight. So I'll go on a no carbs diet, 0. I won't be eating any carbs. I'll eat protein to maintain the muscles.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to be eaten up.
Okay.
Out of starvation, right?
Okay.
So I'm eating as much protein as I can, and I'm drinking lots and lots of water.
Okay.
That's on a Sunday. So I'll drink maybe 6 or something liters of water. Minum je.
Memang kena paksa minum lah.
Paksa minum on Monday, and then on Sunday, and then Monday, and then Tuesday we slowly reduce the water intake. But I'm training. That's where sometimes you see on videos they'll be wearing the sauna suit and whatnot.
Okay.
They'll be training. So light training, nothing heavy, because you don't want to hurt your muscles. It's just you want to sweat it out. So all the water that you consume, it will just flush out. And then gradually you'll reduce your intake, your water intake, and 2 days or 1 day before the fight, you'll only be drinking like a bottle, 500 ml, for the whole day.
Not eating.
Not eating, but like maybe egg or chicken breast, something that's no salt. Sodium carries water.
Retention, yeah.
So So we do none of that.
That's the sacrifice that a boxer has to make, right?
Yeah, I remember like the hardest part is not the losing the 7 kg, you know. The hardest part is losing that 0.5, 0.2. That is the hardest, you know. Yeah. So for my previous fight, the morning of the weigh-in, I was 0.5 kg above the weight. So I it's hard because you have no energy. You're so low on energy. You have no sweat because you've already you lost it during the week.
Okay.
So you have nothing left. You can't run. So what I do is I'll have a gum and I'll just spit in a cup. Keep spitting whatever I can. I'll just
selagi boleh keluarkan.
selagi boleh keluar, you just take it out, right? And then come to the weigh-in. I weigh in on the scales with my boxers on,
Were
and
you
I
nervous?
was 0.2. Yeah, I was very nervous. I was so nervous. I was still 0.2 above the weight.
Oh, lemak. So?
And then I had to go all full naked, remove my boxers, and everyone was covering covering me with a towel, and I got the weight 129.9.
Yeah.
I was like the
129.9. Maksudnya apa tu?
129.9 because the limit was 130
Pounds.
pounds.
Yeah.
Pounds.
It's just that one.
So I was like 129.9. Now I'm like, oh, that is the first victory in a boxing fight.
Oh.
The first battle is to get the weight.
129.9.
Yeah.
Ujo.
Yeah, then I was like,
Itu memang semua memang
Nangis
apa yang
lah.
boleh keluar.
oh.
Kuku semua memang potong.
Yeah.
Ah.
Photo. Sometimes they would cut their hair.
Yeah.
You know, some people have long. They just cut just to make that.
Advantage lah.
That point is it makes a lot of difference.
Oh.
But I
I
remember he panicked.
You panic lah
because,
sebab dia berat
Yeah, because of the weight thing, one. Because if you're fighting for a title fight, if you overweight, there's no title.
There's no title.
Yeah.
Memang opponent terus
Qualified
menang.
You can still fight, but
There won't be
there'll
a title on the line.
So it's a waste, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boleh fight juga.
Boleh fight. But
So sometimes like they would either fine you,
yeah.
can be by a fine, or you had the next day you have to fight with a bigger gloves.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
It changes everything. Yeah.
Changes everything,
it changes
yeah.
everything, yeah.
So yeah, the I remember I couldn't lose those weight, and I was like talking to God. I said, please God, help me just get this weight out. You know, the weigh-in starts at 10, and I was up at 5 a.m. in the morning. You know, just to
Find a way.
Yeah.
find a way to lose that weight, that 0.5. It was so difficult.
Oh, then lepas lepas habis weigh tu, lepas. Macam mana naik kg sampai
Nasi kandar.
What do you do?
So, the first 1 hour is about replenishing, getting all the liquids back in.
Oh, dah ludah semua tu.
Yeah.
Minum balik air whatever.
You know, but you can't drink water because water, it will just pass through. It won't hold.
Okay.
Again, and your stomach tends to get smaller during the whole process of cutting the weight.
Okay.
Yeah, so I drink a lot of those Pedialyte, those electrolyte drinks.
Yes.
Maybe some Gatorade or something. You know, something just to
To energize the sugar, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, get it back. All of my food are very, very, very salty.
Okay.
I put a lot of salt in everything.
Okay.
So the first 1 hour is getting the liquid in, and then the second hour is eating like those hard-boiled eggs, or potatoes and those things. And a couple of hours later, and then I can get a nice meal, like a rice or spaghetti or something like that. Yeah.
Welcome back, carbs.
Welcome back, carbs. Yeah. So I will be the whole process like after the weigh-in, from the weigh-in up until the next day.
The fight is the next 24 hours.
The next 24 hours is just eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat, sleep. So I'm eating, I'm sleeping. I'm eating, I'm sleeping. So then you'll see the next day I'll slowly fill up. I'll slowly fill up and get everything back. Yeah.
Bigger. Yeah.
Wow, we have to repeat this process at the point in time 8 times lah.
8 times.
Because the 2018 match was 8-0 kan?
Oh yes. Now it's like we're on our 14th fight already.
14 fights. So the score adalah?
The record right now,
the record.
11 wins, 2 loss, and 1 draw.
Draw.
Yeah.
Ada
Very
draw.
rare.
Draw, very
rare.
Yeah.
So
So
with
judge
this-
pun tak tahu siapa menang. Judge can decide.
It was a war. It was
it's a,
really
it's a, it's a
yeah.
brutal
It's a
war.
brutal
It was
war.
brutal. It was last year,
Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube.
2023.
Yeah.
2023. Yeah.
Okay.
Was,
Now before
tasted
ni,
everything.
Yeah.
Win, loss, draw.
I nak tanya from manager side.
Yeah.
The highs and your lows of managing Aiman.
Oh wow! Like, because we are like, to me, it's like Aiman trains and he fights. For
Yes.
me, I have to go through many. How do you call that? I have to meet many people.
Okay.
So you need to hype him up. Yeah, if I go for sponsorship, I say, why do you want to sponsor Aiman, for example? I have to sell it.
Okay.
I have to sell it. So the gameplay is to make sure Aiman is at his best form
Okay.
and he can win. Because if the result goes the other way, I have to kind of
Orang
somewhat-
tak nak sponsor you lah.
yeah, you have to like find another way
Okay,
to,
okay.
to actually
Faham.
justify
Yes.
why he lost the previous one, what happened, blah blah blah. He doesn't have to say anything because he goes through it. So I have to just find some sort of a valid reason for them to trust us again as a team. So alhamdulillah, there are some people who actually trust our journey, and we came back with this belt, and it kind of opened up many doors now.
Adakah ini the highs?
The highs, yeah.
This is speaking about the highs lah.
Yes.
Of being my manager now.
Yeah, so the highs is like what we have gone through, because he was 7-0 for 4 years, like meaning undefeated. So for me to sell stuff is easier because I have
Okay.
an undefeated fighter. And then when you go through some sort of challenges that that time when we fought for a title fight, the result didn't go our way. So we do have sponsors that actually
Pull out.
not to say pulled out, but
Disappointed.
yeah, we have a plan, but that plan just
Okay.
goes away. So we have to
Okay.
rebuild again.
Okay.
So that
Itulah
time,
cabaran lah.
Yeah,
The
that
lows
was the
and-
obstacles and challenges in our career right now as a team, Yeah, but like I said, like the previous fight was I was the happiest honestly because I was outside the ring and he was fighting, and the way he won was a knockout. So he fought a guy who's Asia number 8 that time, ranking number 8. And then that 4th round when he knocked him out, I was just stunned because that's what we needed. We just needed to become a champion. Then we can actually start to kind of build.
What did you remember that moment? Do you guys remember that moment?
Like
I did, yeah.
You were there. You were the one.
For him, his vision was when the guy was down, he already knew, like wow, like this is it.
Yeah.
For me, it was like, wow, this is it. But on the other end, like, okay, what's next? Whether this is the start of a new chapter, or like we can just continue what we do. Like it's the whole
What was the move that won it? Because you said there was 6 moves. Was it an uppercut? Was it a jab?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So what I did was so my opponent was very slick. So slick as in the head he's always moving his head.
Okay.
So he's always moving his head, right?
Okay.
So what I did was I picked that up. I saw that if I'm hitting
Boleh
his
baca
head,
rutin dia lah.
routine, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so in boxing, it looks like a simple sport, but you have to read your opponent's body language. You need to see what they like and what they don't like. So from the first 2 rounds, I'm also while we're punching, but I'm also studying him. So I noticed a few things that whenever I hit him to the head, he'll try to avoid. He'll weave, he'll duck, he'll weave and duck, right? So I know that when the head moves,
Okay.
it's elusive. The body stays. You can never hit the body. I mean, you can never move the body. So what I did was I started going to the body.
Yeah.
So the move that got him down was I jab him to the body. So when you jab a person to the body, he he gets his hands down. When he gets his hands down, his chin is up.
Okay.
So the next move was
Uppercut.
I jab him to the head again.
Oh.
So I lifted his guard again.
Oh.
And then I jab him to the body again. So I was like going up, going down, going up. And then I threw a hook just to block the vision. So when I blocked the vision, he was looking at the hook, and then I went in with a straight right. Boom. Right.
Yeah.
Right to the chin.
Wow.
Got him down. Yes. Yeah. So boxing it's a honest sport. It's a very simple sport, but there's a lot of technicality that goes into a combination. So you gotta give him a target. He sees the target. He takes the bait. Then you show him something else. You need to give different looks. Yeah, you cannot be predictable in the sport. Yeah.
Okay, we also have we're closing to our episode, but I have another question from social media because we're talking about all that. So dia tanya what this question. Oh, dia tanya, orang tak tahu siapa tanya. I tak sebut nama you. Nanti tak nak tanya kita orang dah. Ijul bin, thank you for asking from Instagram. What's the minimum requirement for a TKO? TKO maksudnya apa?
Technical knockout.
Technical
Technical
knockout. Okay,
knockout.
what's the minimum requirement? So we have a professional boxer to tell you.
Minimum requirement is the fight getting stopped by the referee. So let's say you are getting hit, you're being cornered, and you're being hit repeatedly, and you're not replying your punches. So the referee steps in between and stops the fight. So that is considered as a TKO, technical knockout.
Oh,
That's one. Or you're getting beat up, getting dominated, and your corner throws in the towel. Throws in a towel like surrender.
Okay.
So that's also called a technical knockout.
Oh, so maksudnya your coach je dah
No
don't hurt my
more,
boy.
no more, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
faham?
So yeah, it's either the referee steps in,
Yeah.
Or your team.
your team throws in the towel, or there's a 3 knockdown rule. Most fights that you cannot go down more than 3 times. So let's say if you surpass that, and then it can deem as a TKO. Referee seen enough.
Yeah.
Usually TKO is usually like referee stops the fight. Yeah.
Take
or-
too much punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too
So
much
that's why,
punishment. Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna ask Aiman about his highs and lows. I'm gonna say fight yang paling puas
Yeah.
dan fight yang paling mencabar. It doesn't matter kalau menang atau kalah. Fight yang paling mencabar dan fight paling puas yang macam
Yes,
Is
yes.
that the question that we can ask? Yeah.
Yes. So I would say that fights yang paling mencabar, I'll
Yes.
go that one first, was
The hardest one. Yeah.
last year actually, 2023. It was sometimes in life where you do all the right things right.
Okay.
You're at your peak, you do all the right things right, but it doesn't come your way.
Okay.
So last year was I was happy, but it was a very mixed year for me. I had a fight in the Philippines, and I was up against this guy, dirtiest fighter I've ever fought.
Okay.
Dirtiest fighter, as in,
He plays mind games and all ke apa?
no, he's everything that you're not supposed to do in a fight, he'll do it. He'll punch below the belt.
Oh.
He'll punch behind the head. So all these illegal moves, he'll just try to roughen you up. So that fight, we went to war. It was a 10-round war. It was back and forth,
Okay.
And I remember I hit him clean with my right hand. Boom, right to the chin. He just won't go down. Right? Just won't go down. He's just like keeps coming, and I kept coming. So I remember he was hitting below the belt. So you're not supposed to hit below the belt. It's illegal, right? So I headbutted him. It was an ugly fight, but it was a war. It was a good fight. So we won the fight of the night.
Okay.
And he was all bruised up, bust up. you know.
You also?
I was okay. I was okay because for me, for everyone, we won the fight.
Okay.
You know, but then that particular fight, they gave it a draw.
Oh,
They
that one
gave it a
record.
draw,
Okay.
right? They
That
gave
was the one.
then all of us, we were speechless. Like, how could you give a draw? Like we dominated like most of the rounds.
Okay.
Okay. And after the fight, I remember I couldn't wake up. The next day, I was all bruised up. I was aching. My right hand was all bruised.
Oh.
I couldn't even see my knuckles
The day after effect.
because of all the punches
Inflammation, yeah.
inflammation, everything. So that was like, it was so hard to get up. You know. And the worst part was a draw. You know, it's the worst decision in the world because there's no winner, there's no loser. You know, you felt.
So maksudnya by the end of the day, the referee angkat dua-dua tangan?
Dua tangan. And then of course we both respected each other. You know, then it's a good fight. It's a good war. So that was like for me challenge.
What's the name of the opponent and where was this?
It was held in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So his name is Canada.
Pablito Canada.
So yeah. So he's a
He's a Filipino?
He's a Filipino.
Okay.
He is rough. I mean, durable kind of fighter.
Okay.
But then, of course, until today, we're all wondering like how did he get that decision? So, okay. So after that fight, we had another fight, like 2 months after this fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But not an event or whatever.
It was a fight.
Oh, it was a fight terus? Set
Terus
terus?
fight.
Yes.
Set terus.
Macam
Yeah,
kalau
that's
main game kat football, FIFA.
Draw straight away.
Rematch.
But this wasn't a rematch.
Okay.
This was a fight against another opponent.
Oh,
That
not
wasn't-
him.
Yeah,
it was
it's a
another
different
game. This was another 10 round war.
Oh, okay.
Back to back war.
Back to back, the same thing. So that's why I was saying that last year was a very weird and challenging year for me. You've done everything well, but it's back to back 10 round war. You know, I remember I'm like, I did everything right. I had a good training camp, I had a good preparation, but it's just the decision did not go our way.
Yeah.
So this year was redemption year. So I picked myself up again, pick myself up, and then refocus again, and then menang, yeah. Yeah. So
Sorry to cut you off, but may I say you controlled the controllable,
yes,
and it got to where you are.
Yes, yeah.
You're holding it.
Yes, right here.
So basically nak tanya the best match that was is the intense atau cabaran atau low yang the match yang paling seronok atau suka atau ni is it this one?
Yeah, it has to be this one.
one,
Yeah,
yeah,
August
for sure.
10th. Yeah.
August 10th
2024.
2024 against
against an Indonesian boxer. Yeah.
His name is
His name is
Patrick.
Patrick. Yeah. So this particular fight, because the World Boxing Council knew that the last fight, it was supposed to be our fight. The last fight was back in November.
okay.
Yeah.
So they were saying that they're calling Ariff. They said that, okay, Aiman fights very well, and of course he deserves something, right? So we're gonna give him a title shot. One condition: he needs to fight someone who is higher in the ranks.
Yeah.
Who is higher in the ranks. He had like 17 wins,
2 losses.
2 losses, right? But then he is able to fight for a title. He needs to fight someone better than him.
Yeah.
So we were like, let's go ahead and let's do this, right?
Yeah.
So we went all
Against all odds.
against all odds, and coming off a very difficult year, which was a draw and a loss. So it wasn't easy mentally, physically, and the 20 rounds of war in the space of 4 months. That's not that is something that you don't really see. And we won the fight. It was
10 rounds.
We won it in 4 rounds.
Fourth round knockout.
In the 4th round knockout. So there was a lot of emotions going in. It was a lot of It was satisfaction. It was redemption.
Euphoria.
It was, you know,
It's a comeback lah.
it's a comeback. Yeah.
After 4 rounds sahaja.
After 4 rounds.
And that was the beauty shot lah, the one he explained just now.
yeah.
Yeah, the chin.
Ah,
Yeah.
the chin tu.
I was outside. I was like, wow, like what just happened? The guy didn't want to get. Did the guy
Orang
just?
maybe nak pergi
Yeah.
pergi beli makan, beli
Yeah,
air ke tak?
and this-
Habis dah game?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
alamak.
comeback, yeah.
so we were saying that okay, last year they had to see all of us 20 rounds back to backs, but this round they see a knockout. Yeah.
I mean like it's not like you have to literally orang kata macam on that day itself when you go in
Yeah.
you don't know is it going to be 10 rounds is it going to be up to 10 rounds, it going to be first round pun you tak tahu.
We don't know. So because boxing, you are always a punch away from a knockout.
Yeah.
You just don't know what's going to happen, right?
So at all times your tangan needs to block your face lah.
always need to
Always
protect
up there.
yourself at all times. Yeah.
I have one question from my end.
Dah habis dah. All the social media from
Dah settle.
Better Call Sukan, from this side habis.
Okay. Your feet. Your
Yes.
movement of the
Oh
feet.
yes.
How important is that?
Oh, it's very important. You know the feet. So you always have to remember, boxing is a punching sport with no feet, right?
Yes.
It's all fists.
Yes.
It's all the hands. But when you're training boxing, first thing that needs to be work on is the feet. Feet first. So because with good footwork, you generate better power. You need for a good balance. You can throw punches from different angles, and when in doubt, move your feet.
Okay.
You know, because the feet controls distance. When you have a distance ahead of your opponent, you're able to control the fight. That's where I mentioned about the
Ringman.
judging, the ring generalship. So if you're not there to be hit, then you're not there to be hit. So you need to have good footwork. Very important, yeah.
I think today punya episode sangat
Knockout lah.
tapi I think this one like 10 rounds punya bukan 4 rounds sebab lama. Kita pun dah
Tak
a
rasa
bit
lama.
tak rasa lama. I tengok pun sekarang ni dah extend a bit. Yeah, because
They realise.
Yeah, kan, because like we speak in every detail. Ini pun kita tak actually ask in detail macam mana you get ready before masuk ring, atas ring, apa
what
you
was the
cakap
talk,
dengan
yeah.
opponent, referee cakap apa, bell tu ke, ada berapa jenis bell ke, hand gestures, signs ke, macam mana ke, what do you say to your coach bila break 1 minute tu. We didn't even speak about that. That's true. That's what I dah cakap dah. Ini memang 2 episode berbeza. Tapi tak apa. It's okay. You are always welcome back again. Kalau next time mana tahu pergi Vegas ke.
Yeah. That's the
InsyaAllah.
ultimate goal.
Yes. We from Better Call Sukan, we betul-betul
Appreciate you.
lah for you guys
Thank
to
you.
come here, even for you as well, Ariff. To manage him, I think it's something yang memang dia buat all his work on the ring, tapi for you to make sure dia tak payah fikir pasal benda tu. So it's easier for him
To kind of-
so I think as a brother family connection tu, I think memang ngam lah.
It's like an episode of Brotherly Love.
That sounds good.
Sebab what he does, dia athlete, dia memang fokus on the ring. So memang dia punya support dia memang dia with that dia tahu kat luar his family is gonna settle everything. So that means your head is clear lah. Yeah. So it makes you to be better.
Yes. Yeah.
Just a question, adakah like Pac-Man and Muhammad Ali also had a good team? In order all that, you need to have a good
You
team.
need to have a good team.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is boxing lah.
That is boxing. Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Every little detail from what comes from home is very important as well.
Yeah.
Let's say if you have a training camp, you have a fight coming up, but your training camp is like all over the place. You have distractions from home. You have this. You have to attend certain little things. It will affect you mentally.
Yeah.
So nasib baik like macam dalam family tu bukan dua-dua nak jadi boxer, bukan dua-dua nak jadi manager. Nasib baik seorang ambil music, seorang betul-betul ni, and then memang itu memang takdir.
Ada storyline kat Aziata. Brother versus brother.
Kalau tak brother versus brother. Kalau Aziata tahu nasib baik tak.
We're known as the AB brothers. So,
AB brothers.
Yeah, so like the community that actually know us is they know that, you know, when you see the AB brothers, you know both of us are always like working towards greatness.
AB brothers, in short, is two brothers, two different fields, two different industry, but with the same vision, same goal, which is to achieve greatness. So
I can feel the passion here. It's such a wonderful episode actually. And before that, like before we go to the quick rapid fire questions, kalau lah dekat luar sana yang after listening to this podcast of this episode today, and maybe diorang teringin atau not just boxing, maybe they want to like try to chase, because you guys did it. You guys had a dream, you guys chased it, and you guys are still chasing your dream. So to the people out there yang macam contohnya they have the fear, they don't know what to do. So from both of you, any type of dream, kan, music ke, managing ke, athlete ke, anything, what can you say, any advice to the people out there that's listening?
Oh well, I mean, life is a journey, right?
You
just gotta do something that scares you. Because at the end of the day, when you do something like that, you kind of like, you know that you will protect your dream and you keep on going for your dream. You're not going to let anybody tell you down or bring you down. You just got to go for it all the way. Yeah.
Style.
How about you? Pada orang mungkin nak menceburi fist fight.
Good manager dah said it all.
He already said it all. But for because we live by the motto of road to greatness, so everybody has that greatness inside of them. So we always encourage someone to really find that greatness inside of them, and go be the best at what you can do. Do the things that the external factors, don't focus on it too much, but whatever that you can control, do the best that you can do. Start somewhere. Like when our father always said that if you want to write a book, the first thing you have to do is start with a pen. Right? Start somewhere. Don't worry that it has to be a perfect plan, have a concept. No, just go for it. Just do it.
Awesome.
Style.
I think boleh terus kita chorus the quick rapid fire questions. Alright. Thank you so much for sharing from the both sides of inside the ring and outside of the ring. So we're gonna ask straight the quick rapid fire questions. Favorite athlete and coach
Of all time.
Oh, we want to go first?
Yeah, macam one person go then another person go.
Okay, favorite athlete of all time is Roberto Duran from Panama. He's a boxer. He brings the whole Panama on his shoulder whenever he fights.
Okay.
Style.
Yes.
Mine is a boxer as well, Arturo Gatti.
Amazing.
He's from America, from Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, Canadian, and if you have time, just watch this fight called Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward. Sadly, he passed away, Arturo Gatti, but his legacy lives on.
Favorite coach of all time?
Favorite coach of all time has got to be Ray Arcel. He's the trainer of Roberto Duran from Panama.
Mine's a football coach, Jurgen Klopp.
Okay, we can sense why football club.
So you're a Liverpool supporter.
I'm a Liverpool fan, yeah.
I'm an Arsenal.
Okay, betul lah sebab we're both Arsenal fans. It's okay. There's no Spurs fans, so we're all good. Okay, that's the question tadi what the support.
Yeah.
So you want to ask
naturally
support, so dah tanya tu straight away. So the next question is, if it's not boxing, what is it, do you think? Kalau in a different world sebenarnya, will be what sports would you do?
I want to do curling. I'm always curling. I'm always fascinated by how fast, how fast and swift and clean they sapu the surface.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dates back all the way from the don't know what century, right? From Scotland.
Yeah.
I like curling. Yeah, well, we're very hard. Yeah.
Wow, we had curling the other day over here.
Yes, that's why I was amazed.
Okay, how about you? Kalau contohnya you're not a manager lah. Okay.
Okay, if I was
you tahu okay lah.
sport.
Yeah, if boxing is not in your ni, what? Manager curling lah ni kan.
No. That one,
I'll be a good in-law.
I think my would be fencing. I think.
Fencing.
Ever since COVID, that's the only sport you can play.
Oh yeah, betul juga. Siapa cerita duluan?
Social distancing, you know.
Kan. Alright, so Better Call Sukan, we're a podcast that we want to give all sports a chance.
Yeah.
What sports you want us to call? Is it the same answer as you guys give? Or, and also another question is, who do you want us to call in the future? Any guests around the world or any sports?
Ya, contohnya episod tu nak kita orang sembang pasal apa?
Siapa, right?
Dan siapa?
I think you guys should call dodgeball. Dodgeball is pretty cool as well.
Dodgeball,
They
yeah.
won before, right?
Yes,
In Vegas,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Dodgeball.
good, yeah, dodgeball. Yeah.
Nice.
Someone from the shooting.
Oh yeah.
Shooting.
Yeah, like in between training camps, I like to shoot guns.
Oh, okay.
So that is
Actually, we do have someone from shooting.
Yes,
Deal.
kita orang ada on the way lining up.
perfect.
Yeah, to you guys outside, the listeners and your audience, just send us the profiles. We will always contact. All right, fictional sporting character, favorite fictional sporting character of all time.
Both of us got the same one, I
The
guess.
same
Okay.
one that inspires us when we're young. I say
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa. Yeah,
Eye of a
No
tiger.
surprises there. I think.
Yeah, that's the thing,
Rocky.
yes.
Because like
Yeah,
Rocky Balboa. We
like-
always like the underdog story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Last question is your personal quotes or kata-kata. Berbeza, mungkin boleh berbeza, but quotes that keeps you going every day.
You should
What do
go
you tell
first
yourself?
Then, because you.
So for me, it has to be the road to greatness.
Yes.
So I have a T-shirt somewhere in.
Oh,
Sure. See, this is
the road to greatness. Team AB, 1953.
1953 is a tribute to our father, right? Yeah. So it was designed specially for my friend. His name is Sydney. She designed this artwork. But so road to greatness is a motto that I heavily hold because it means a lot to me, because every time when I am struggling and pursuing something that's very difficult, I always remind myself that, hey, you're pursuing greatness. Greatness is something that it's not easy. It's not meant to be easy.
Yes,
You know,
that's for
greatness, you need to feel it. You need to suffer. You need to struggle to be on top. So that one day when you're on top, people know that, okay, this is greatness. That's the reason why it's there. So road to greatness. It's our motto.
Style.
Do you have a quote? Actually?
Yeah, I do actually. Like road to greatness is one of them.
Yes.
But mine is just mastering the craft.
Mastering.
Whatever
the
you
craft.
do, just master the craft.
Whatever
Keep
you-
learning. You know, like for me, like as a musician,
Yes.
entering the boxing world, I need to kind of like master that craft as well.
I see.
Yeah,
Style.
mastering the craft. Yeah.
That is a beautiful way to end the show. But before we end the show, we would like you to give you space sebenarnya to the audience and listeners out there. Kalau diorang macam terdengar dengan any of this, but before like sharing about how for them to reach you, how to like see you, where to selain gym tu sebenarnya kat mana, kita tanya kan gym tu yes, and like nak train ke ataupun like how to contact you, each of you boleh bagi tahu like actually how macam mana bagi tahu
Instagram.
and like bagi tahu where
Where to find you.
and thank to whoever yang made who you are today. Ya, macam nak berterima kasih kepada sesiapa. Shout out.
Shout
Itulah
out.
perkataan yang dalam kepala aku sebenarnya. Yes, shout out kepada sesiapa. Yeah, you can start first.
Oh yeah. So how to reach us? You can just go to our Instagram boxing page called TAB Fight Club.
Team AB Fight Club.
TAB Fight Club.
TAB Fight Club.
Yeah,
Oh, bukan
Tap
team.
Fight Club.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And then the other one is if you can reach out, like anybody who wants to kind of like work with us or join us, our team, you can just either follow me on Instagram or listen to my music, which is ARIFF_Maravia.
Follow on
On Spotify, Ariff AB. And also, I would like to thank everyone throughout, our friends, our family, and loved ones that's been supporting us throughout the whole years, and also getting this where we are right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for me is do follow my journey on my Instagram. I'm very, very active on Instagram. It's Aiman15. That's it, Aiman15 on Instagram, or just type in Aiman Abu Bakar. Yeah, so I'm very active. I post a lot of my training videos, training footages daily, and you can follow me from there. Yeah, and like Ariff said, we have a boxing gym called TAB Fight Club, and we are always open for sponsorship. Do remember that this is only the beginning. This title, there's plenty more to come, as our main objective is to be a world champion. So, yes, thank you everyone who has been supporting us throughout the journey. It's been a difficult journey, but we'll achieve greatness.
Wow. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ariff and Aiman, for being here. Thank you so much, Carl, also. Thank you to you guys, also, everybody, because you guys listen and watch us from the start to the end. Sorry sebab drag sikit, but I'm sure korang pun mungkin macam rasa
nak lagi ya.
dah penghujung ni. Kalau nak lagi boleh let us know. And also if you guys want to have any other sports, any other topics, any other person to come to our show, do let us know and we better call them. Thank you everybody for listening to this episode. Thank you again.
Thank you so
On
much.
on behalf of Better Call Sukan, we want to thank you again, and we appreciate for you guys to come to open up, actually, to share your journey. And we from Better Call Sukan, we hope that your journey memang world champion one day. And actually for now, what you achieved is actually, in my eyes personally, I cannot say for Carl, is greatness lah.
It is.
It is, yeah. But yeah, I'm sure you want to achieve more.
Yes.
Yeah, and we are rooting for you.
Thank you.
You
Thank
have
you,
you have
Ariff. Thank
two
you, Carl.
new fans pula. Fans pula. Terus nak jadi kawan kan. But you are like, kita orang inspired lah. We are inspired. So thank you so much.
Thank you,
Carl,
guys.
anything you have to say?
Okay, thank you for crafting this episode. Ariff, hosting it well.
Yes.
Okay. You good. Take
That's
us
all.
home.
Anything last words from you guys?
Just stay tuned. More to come.
Is that all?
Bigger and greater things to come.
Alright, then we're gonna wrap the show. Thank you everybody. My name is Ariff Daniel,
My name is Carl.
My name is Ariff.
And Aiman.
and we will see you soon. Bye bye.
Audio Plus.